Alright. Hi everybody. Joel Wasserman, Waterman Customs, here back at Del Mar today. We're at Tower 15, Lifeguard Tower, and surf's kind of small. Joe's going to flip it around and show you what it looks like. Show you the surf's kind of small, but that's okay. I'm going to take this time to go over some tips and tricks on paddling and the pop-up. Okay, so here we go for today. First of all, don't ever underestimate the waves and the equipment that you choose. Come get closer. The equipment you choose makes a huge difference. So for like today, Joe's got his longboard. I got this big, fat, thick fish. Look how thick and fat that is. Okay, so you'll notice the board is really, really wide. I'll show you how I like to position myself when I'm paddling and what I do to maximize the amount of waves I catch. So first you'll see I can find the sweet spot on the board, and I can dig my fins into the rock here. Don't really dig your fins into the rock. Get the camera closer. Look at the distance between the sand and my nose. Roughly, that's how you're going to want to keep it when you're out there surfing. You want to keep the nose just above the water line, like where the sand is right now, okay? Also, I'm paddling. When I'm paddling, if you'll notice, I keep my feet together. Your feet are out like this, or they're like this, or they're like this, or like this. Your balance is going to be shifting the board left and right, kind of like a doggy paddle. So you really want to keep those feet either like this or your feet down on the board, depending on how long your board is. Different boards, you might not even get your feet on them if they're short, you know. But basically start on a board that's big. Should be able, if you're starting out, you should be able to keep your feet on your board, especially if the waves are small. So when I'm paddling, I like to do easy strokes, stay loose. As the wave's coming, I'm continuing to stroke. I use my chin. See how my chin is down here? That's keeping the board straight, keeping it engaged. And I keep paddling. Until long after the wave has caught me. I want to make sure that the board is going down the line before I even try to get to my feet. This is a big mistake people make. They usually hop to their feet too quick and they miss the wave. So you're paddling chin on the board, keeping the board stable, because otherwise if you're up here and doing this, the board's going like this. So if you're down here and you're doing this, nice and easy, the board's just moving through the water. So I'm down here, I'm paddling, I'm following through on my paddles. So I'm making sure that even after the board starts going, I'm still paddling, because until the whitewash hits that tail back there, I'm not in cruise control yet. You need to make sure you're in full cruise control before you try to get to your feet. You'll know cruise control because it's kind of like, imagine you kick a skateboard and then you run and hop on it. That's cruise control. But if you try to jump on the skateboard before it's moving, what happens? Probably going to eat it. Okay. So, paddling. I feel cruise control. I'm going to do, this is the up dog right here, yoga pose. And then what I like to do when the surf is really small, when I hop up, I try to stay low. See how low I am like this? That way I can make sure the board stays in the wave. So stay low. And now as I get going down the line, I can lean back, and that'll help turn the board. Turn the board to get into the face of the wave. And then once I'm in the face of the wave, then I'll stand up. So always try to stay low so you can maintain control of the board as you're going down the line. And then stand up. And then if you start to slow down, because once you stand up, the board starts to slow down. Standing up is good if you're on a really big wave, because it'll keep you balanced and it'll keep you in control because of the drag of me standing up. But a lot of times, if I stand up on a small wave, that drag is actually going to slow me down and eventually I'll sink. So what I need to do is, on a smaller wave, I'm probably going to be doing, I'll be up, and then I'll be back down, and then I'll be up, and then I'll be back down, depending on if the wave is reforming or if the wave is just dying off. So, two major factors here, actually more than two major factors, I'd like to say. So, remember, paddle nice and loose. Loose is fast, fast is hard, fast is strong, fast will catch you the wave. So nice and loose, chin down to the board, and then once you're in cruise control, meaning the whitewash of the wave has hit that tail, and you're going like a boogie board, then I'm going to put my hands to the rails, maintain control of the board, and then I'm going to do up dog, and then as I kick my legs through, I'm going to stay low, like this. Staying low. Control, low, and then after you swing into the fade, if you haven't already taken off parallel, then you stand up. So, some key important factors there that can also help you out is turning into the fade, angling yourself. You never be riding the whitewash straight to the beach, because that's the most turbulent area of the wave. You need to be trying to figure out, so if the wave is breaking right or breaking left, I'm going to be angling myself. I'm going to be taking off, going north, I'm going to be taking off, going south. And then as the waves become bigger, then you'll start to arc your drop a little more so you can get into the pocket. But for smaller waves, generally you want to take off as parallel as possible. The bigger the wave, then you're going to start to arc it a little more to swing into the pocket. And that's going to be the basic tutorial on paddling, pop-up, wave catching. We're going to provide more information for you here on Waterman Customs TV. If you have any questions, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Don't you like my goof troop hat right here? I feel like Goofy when I wear this thing. Alright, and special thanks to Joe for holding the GoPro and dealing with me while I'm doing this kooky thing on the beach. But I hope the information I give you is helpful. It took me 20 years to figure out these things, and once I started applying this knowledge to my surfing got a lot better. So stay tuned. God bless. Have a good one.